Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Deep East Texas. We're out here at Lake Welsh once again, and something really cool is happening. I got my buddy Mike McFarland here, but these guys behind me, they're from Canada, don't you know?
Don't you know, eh?
And they watch the Your Lake Fort Guide channel. So
actually, they came here because of it.
Wave to everybody, guys. Awesome, man.
Came here because of it.
So yeah, we got fans all the way in Canada, and they're coming all the way down to East Texas to hang out with us and fish. I mean, unannounced. Like, we didn't know them. They didn't call us. They just came down to fish.
That's pretty doggone.
And we just happened to run into them. So that was really cool. Hey, man, Lake Welsh, it's winter time, and this heated power plant lakes, there's several of them throughout the state of Texas. We got a couple that still generate on the regular basis out here in East Texas. So we're going to get out here on one of my favorite little hush-hush. Don't tell, y'all don't tell nobody.
Little secrets, a little Lake X secrets.
Yeah, and we're gonna be doing, hopefully, I think we're gonna be doing a couple of my favorite techniques. We're definitely gonna be fishing around grass when you're on Lake Welsh. So I'm a little bit excited.
Yeah, I can tell. You've been all the way driving here.
Boy. So we're going to go out here and get after them. Y'all check out my boy Mike McFarland, The Lake Fort Guide on Facebook, The Lake Fort Guide on Instagram. Go check him out. Give him a follow, give him a like, give him a sub. He does a lot of informational content there, so be sure you check out my buddy here. We're going to go after some fish. We've talked long enough. Y'all stay tuned.
Wait till you see this.
It's okay, I'll cast my... Got him right here at the boat.
Hey, baby. Que paso?
Right here at the boat. There's number one. Hey, once he turned sideways in that Alabama rig, I had him, didn't I? Oh, he's so warm. In the words of Captain Ron, skinny's plenty, but thick's what I pick.
Say that again?
Skinny is plenty, but thick's what I pick.
Yeah.
And there's also the Captain Ron saying of, listen here, man, if it ain't 280, it ain't a lady. All right, folks, we got number one, just a cute little butterball of a fish. God dang, look how healthy that fish is, Mike, would you? Look at that thing.
It's a chunk.
That ain't much of a bass. He ain't real big, but that is a picture of what a bass is supposed to look like right there, I guarantee you.
That's right.
Pretty little fish. We sure enjoyed catching him. Hope you enjoyed watching us. Alabama Slammer. All right, little dude. See ya later.
So that's a good fish. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. That's a pretty solid one, Mike. Another God. Hey, well, look at that. You think these fish are about to spawn out here? Look at them.
Yep.
I mean, just another picture of a bass. Good looking Lake Welsh fish right there. It's cold. It's a little bit slower than I anticipated.
Yeah.
We had a major cold front last night. It was right around freezing this morning. North wind, the water temps have dropped up here about 10 degrees in 2 days. And even on power plant lake, when you're not right there at the discharge, it does affect them. I think as the day goes on, we're going to get some good fish for y'all. What do you think, Mike?
That's a beautiful fish right there,
That's
Bubba.
a good one, bud, I'm telling you. Boy.
Kicking my ass. How about that? Kicking my ass.
Big one, son.
How about that?
Dude, he crushed it. I mean, I know y'all heard me grunting, man. He locked me up big time, bud. Whew. All right. There you go. Now, I was just talking about how fat they all were. This one's so long and lean right here. That's all right. That's a darn good fish. Another dandy out here on Lake Welsh. on the smash rig, this is, I'll show you guys my rig later at the end of the show today, but using the Alabama rig from Smash Tech Custom Baits. Good fish. Not a bad way to spend a frigid cold post-frontal day right here on Lake Welsh, folks.
They had a rookie running back that was as good as any running back. Need to say that. The people that are saying that are just people that get paid to talk about stuff. Let me get to where you are. Oh, we got that grass. Hey, come out.
Smash Tech, baby.
Oh, smash rig.
Totally, it's smash. It's the baits on it.
It is a smash. Oh, that's a good one.
Keep the baits on it.
Look at how they're eating them suckers too, bud. Look at there, folks at home. Another chunk. And my oh my, we got the little Smash Tail Juniors on the 6-inch jig heads on the smash rig, and they are chomping on it, Bubba. They can't eat Alabama rig no better than that, Han. Boys, this is fun. These aren't like just giant bass, but it don't get on much more fun than this.
Places in the U.S. in any tournament,
I'll take 5 of them every day, all day.
Tournament, that's a 14, 15 pound fish right there. That's majority. That's your top fish.
If you catch 5 of these every tournament day of your life all across the country, you'll make millions of dollars.
KVD or any of those guys, that's their first target right
Boy, that's a good. That sucker probably 3.5. That's almost about 3.5, 3.75 pounds right there. Good fish for the good guys. Yes. I love how still they sit in the winter, don't you? You just hold them. Oh baby, I love you, sweetie.
My dog right there. Baby.
Listen, when I tell y'all these fish are my pets, I'm not kidding to you. Now you saw it firsthand, folks at home. Don't believe everything you read in the papers. Believe what you see on your Lake Fork Guide. Man, I'm so full of it sometimes I crack myself up, bro. Can you imagine like that kind of a deal? Now put that on fork. All of this lake that we catch 7s and 8s on.
That's what happens on Lake Pleasant. What the heck was fork doing?
Look how fat that one is. Golly.
Holy cow, that's what.
Yeah, the first year this thing on fork was insane. I mean, that was not quite as big, folks.
You're fat, healthy.
That sucker's mean, though. I can tell you that. He was fighting hard and he hit hard, and he even tore my thumb up pretty good. So get a little bass thumb from that little dude.
Alabama rigs in the winter cold.
Look at him. He's part sand bass. He won't stop wiggling, Mike. Look at here.
He's just waving at you.
But then you put him on his belly and look what he does. They like it when you tickle their belly. I'm starting to figure out. You know that?
That cold water stuff, boy. I tell you what, you just warm it up the belly. You feel the warm of your hand right there.
Hey guys, how y'all doing in here today? Hanging out with your Lake Fork Guide. I'll tell you what, he wiggles that Alabama rig like nobody else. I'm telling you right now.
Take me to the river.
Boys, if you can't tell, the passion for what we do is 100% genuine. There's literally, other than hanging out with my kids, there's nothing I'd rather be doing right now.
Freezing my butt off, having a blast.
You need to get another rig like mine. You need to get whatever my rig is rigged up like. You need to just copy that, because they're eating that sucker, bud.
Done. See, what I was doing is
you got it.
I was playing the control. I honestly, I did this on purpose last night. I should have said in the beginning, but I really wanted to show the difference.
Come on down here. Come on down here, sit so they can see.
To show the difference, I was throwing a storm, and they work great. I catch fish on the storm. I use it in fork a bit, but I honestly did stay off with that storm. And now we'll see, because now I'm not quite the same. I'm weedless.
So is this a Smash Tech thing or not? We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out.
That's a Smash Tech A rig, just like mine.
Look, I ain't caught a fish today, but this will be my first time throwing the Smash Tech now. If I catch fish within the next 15 minutes or so, hey man, I have to say it's all about Smash Tech.
I'm gonna go and tell you right now it is, but for me, it's already about Smash Tech.
You know what'd only make it better?
What's that?
I catch one on the first cast.
Do it right now, bud.
Baby!
Dude, I missed the hook set. It happened so fast I missed the hook set. Money Mike, what you got?
It ain't a big one.
But it's a bassin.
But it's done. Okay, 2 hours not throwing it, 2 minutes throwing it. Smash tech, smash tech, smash tech. Thank you, baby.
That's it. And if we had more 6 cents quarter-ounce heads, you'd be throwing those, wouldn't you?
I would. I did this weedless here because it's kind of
because we're out of heads. We're out of heads.
kind of the only option I got, but
that's all right.
And see, Billy catches all the big ones, and I catch all the little skinny ones.
Well, I am Billy Big Mouth.
But that sure is pretty. Look at, they got that nice hump back to it. Just at a young age, that fish looks that good. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bass.
You wanted to, right? Get him, boy. Where are you?
Big one.
Keep him down. Switch me sides. Switch me sides. I'm gonna get in there behind you.
That's a big boy. I can boat flip him too, baby.
No net needed today, son. That's a stud. That's a stud.
Guys, I'm here right now to show you firsthand.
Look how you ate that thing, man.
No BS. I did a control test this morning. I fished for 2 hours with a storm, wild eye. I switched, and in less than 5 minutes, maybe.
You've caught two, and one of them being a darn good one.
2, and the switch was,
Yeah.
they just choked it. The switch was getting off of that and getting into the.
You need Daddy get that?
How many pliers? Yeah.
Let Daddy get
Yeah,
that for
Daddy,
you.
I'm a
I know you got.
guest. I'm guest today.
You got them dang California hands, is what it is. They don't take the cold very well.
The difference is that right there. All right, that's a Smash Tech Alabama rig. Those are Smash Tech baits, the little 3.5 inch.
I got this.
The
Smash Tail Junior.
Smash Tail Junior, but look at that. Look at that chunk.
Don't throw him back. We'll take a picture.
Perfect test to prove documentation, right? Don't listen to what you hear, listen to what you see.
Listen with your eyes, folks. Listen with your eyes.
I'm gonna sure you had one more small fish.
I think so too, but I just. Oh, there he is.
That's a big one.
I'm not even fishing anymore. I'm just running the camera now, boys.
We're just flat showing you what old Heath Taylor's done.
Guys, I literally haven't picked my rod up since the last one.
No, he just gave me the front. What we did was change me to the baits, put me in the front so I could throw the lane, and now I'm catching them. Which, you know, for me as a fishing guide, that means either one of us can take you out, put you on the fish, let you catch them.
Yeah, the deal is we've got a really specific deal that we're doing here with as far as the area that we're presenting these baits in. So we're going to talk to you guys about that at the end of this video. We'll for sure tune you into it, but kind of only one guy at a time can really hit the spot. I mean, this is definitely a sweet little angle you got to hit. So I've caught plenty of them. Mike's caught a few of them now. We're going to let Mike catch a couple more, and then maybe I'll catch one. The wind's laying out a little bit. The sun's high. It's
good night. Where's it on you that time, master? What's the big one?
Switch me. What you got, Mike?
I got me a little old.
Oh, the elusive.
Me a little old.
The elusive bucket lip right there.
As fishing in winter and you're freezing cold, just get you a Smash Tech Alabama rig.
The old Smash rig and the Smash Tail Junior.
Smash rig, get you some fish in hand. You won't be cold no more. I love it. Who says you can't catch them in the winter time when it's 30 degrees?
Oh, a little chunk right there. Good looking fish.
Beautiful, beautiful fish. Thank you, my friend. That's a nice long fish right there. You know, you can catch 5 biggins, but if he catches 5 52-pounders, he's got you.
She got hand.
Yes, another good one.
Right
up out of that junk. Just another chunky, healthy. Choked it, and look at this. We's even talking about that, boy. Which one's gone? The middle.
I caught all the hydrilla you want. See, that's what happens when you miss that line right there, Mike.
Bam, bam, bam. Whee! Squeal like a pig for me.
Boy, better watch out. That's open jig hooks right there swinging up in your face.
Pig. Look at that. That's a pig belly right there.
All right, folks. A little special treat. We got a November bedfish because we're on Power Plant Lake.
A what?
A fish on the bed.
In November?
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, like right over there, there's fish on the bed. Seems pretty committed. So I'm gonna get up here and see if I can catch a bedfish in November for all of you viewing pleasure. By the way, if you've ever been in the boat with me in springtime or watched videos that I've made in the springtime, then you'll know that we're set in for the long haul. This fish is either going to bite or we're going to be here for a while, because basically somebody just poured up a double shot of whiskey in front of the world's biggest alcoholic. Like, it's about to go down. Like, I'm going to catch this fish. My little critter. Because we're really close. Oh, watch it. She bit it on. It's just the profile. That's all it was. She freaking got all over that. Folks at home, that was the first pitch right there, folks at home. Oh my goodness. Holy cow. She's hot to trot, Mikey. She's hot to trot, my bud. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are y'all ready?
Show it.
It's going down. Yeah, the first one, the line was pretty slack. You wouldn't have seen it.
If I want to say it, you tell me if I'm right. To help my head.
There she is.
Tag it.
Got her. She got her right on top of the head. She's good. Whoop. That's a good one.
Color of that.
Pretty fish.
Look at that.
How much fun was that? That's not a big fish at all.
But still the master.
Thanks, brother. Thank you. Well, I'm not the master, but it's something I'm passionate about. I do it a lot, and I have a lot of fun doing it. As you guys could probably hear the excitement in my voice on just a little, 2.5, 2 3/4, almost 3 pounder, maybe about 2 3/4 probably. Pretty
You never
fish.
know on that though sometimes, right?
See how thick this fish is?
Yeah.
And if you guys can look, see how she's got some width to her. That's one of the key things that I look at. And you know what? Truth be told, this may not be the fish we saw. There was two. There was a male that was running around a little more skittish. There could be another female in there. I don't know. We're starting to get a shadow on that bed. It's going to be real hard to see. I'm not going to fool with it. If it was a 8 pounder, I'd fool with it.
But a lot of times when they're in the water, do they come out bigger, smaller?
Yes.
Come out either way?
Depends on the clarity, depends on the angle that you see them at. But when we first went over this fish, or the fish that we saw, it looked real thick. And I tend to judge more by the thick, because the water can distort the length and the depth of a fish, but the width of it's usually pretty true. And so when I see shoulders, I'm like, that's a good one. I don't know how good. I can kind of guess. I thought this fish was between 3 and 5 pounds. It's about 2 3/4. I wasn't far off.
Right.
So let's get her back in the water. Or him. Good little fish. You can tell how fresh he is to the bed.
Yeah.
First spot of blood right on the tail. That fish is really fresh to the bed. I bet we're the first ones to catch him off.
Look how tan. Just beautiful, healthy tan.
Pretty fish. Let's get him back.
Yeah.
All right, Bubba. Beautiful, beautiful little bass. Guys, that's a ton of fun, man. I'll tell you what, if you like sight fishing, or if you want to prep for sight fishing for next spring, I highly encourage you to go back and check out some of our videos that we did back in March and April. We did a lot of sight fishing, and we did a lot of sight fishing instructionals, and it's a lot of fun. That's all I can say. I've said it a million times, I keep repeating myself, but it's just that much fun. Well, Mike, that was a fun day, man.
That was awesome, man. It started out awfully cold.
It was awfully cold. It was a little slow this morning. A little slow. We could have slept in. They didn't bite for a while. But boy, once they bit good.
We could have slept in, but the same difference is you can't catch them if the line ain't wet.
That's right.
We had about an hour and a half where every part of me was saying I want to give up. I mean, it really was. And
it was cold. It was real cold this morning. It was windy.
We just don't give up, though. That's what we can't do. If you give up, you're done. And I'm not going to say there ain't days I've given up, but it was the grinding through, which you talk about all the time, stayed in that area long enough, just like you said we was going to do.
We just had to find those lanes, and let's talk about that for a second, help these guys out. So big expansive grass flat. I know you guys couldn't see matted grass. That's just because it's wintertime. Lake Welsh is full of grass, and that area we were fishing in is a big flat of it. And what we were doing is finding the breaks in the grass where it would scatter out, where there'd be a hole in the grass. You'd have all this acres of grass, and there'd be like a hole that might only be 25 yards long or 10 yards wide, and they weren't real big holes, but the grass would break up, and those fish use those, and they always do out here, but they use those lines, those edges where that grass breaks up. Those fish hang right on those edges, and boy, anything that comes down that edge, they like to pounce on. And there's nothing that represents a school of bait fish better than an Alabama rig, especially in the colder time of year. They really seem to eat it really good, and boy, they did today. And that's all we were doing. We were in a big grass flat. and we were actually trying to catch fish punching in the grass because it was cold front day and all that, and we thought that's how we were going to catch them. But we would just punch the grass, and when we'd see a hole, we'd stop at the Alabama rig. Well, about the second time we picked up that Alabama rig, that's we found a good hole where we could work that Alabama rig through there without hanging up on all that grass. Man, it was Katie bar the door there for a little while. It was good.
Absolutely, that made it extra fun. It made it worth the grind.
And the Smash Tech, you know, the one we were using today, it's right here, guys. This is a Smash Tech 8-blade Alabama rig or A rig. I know you're not supposed to say Alabama rig or whatever, but umbrella rig, whatever you want to call it. We've got Smash Tail Juniors on here. I've got one 6 cents. I just like to throw one different swim bait on there just to break up the monotony of all of them being the same. These are 1/4 ounce heads, and you know, the 6 cents heads I really like because all the fish I caught today, I changed out 0 swim baits. And the reason why is because this head has a screw lock on it. And it's a little bit more labor intensive getting the baits on there, but once you get them on there, I can literally fish with these baits on this Alabama rig for days and days and days and never change one.
That's important.
It makes you so much more efficient on the water, and that, you know, more cash you make, especially in a situation when they're chasing. That equates to more fish.
Right.
How many times we catch one and the next cast we caught one?
Fired up.
And if we were down there changing baits, we might not have caught that fish.
Yep.
So that was
pretty cool. I didn't know that 6 cents had that on those heads. That is a deal maker right there.
Yeah, it's all unscrewed a little bit and show you here. And guys, we're going to get way in depth on our gear and, you know, everything we do to fish an umbrella rig successfully. We'll talk about that on Wednesday's episode of the Guides Network. So y'all be sure and stay tuned for that.
That is awesome.
Yeah, a little screw lock right there. Like I said, a little more labor intensive to screw that on there, but once it's on there for days. So unless one bites your tail off, you never have to change it, and it's just a phenomenal little deal. All these baits and stuff that we're using, you can find the Smash Tech umbrella rig and the Smash Tail Junior at SmashTechBase.com. That's linked below. The jig head from 6 cents and the rods that I use, 6 cents Lux rods, are at 6centsfishing.com. That's linked below as well. When you go there, be sure you punch in the code Your Lake Fork Guide. Get yourself a 10% discount on all orders. Punch it in on the promo box right there on the checkout screen. Free 10%.
That's pretty cool, man. Just because I know you.
Just because we love them so much and we want to hook them up the little bit that we can.
Too, huh?
You can use it too.
Using that.
We try to take care of everybody that watches the Your Lake Fork Guide channel. We really appreciate you guys, and that's just one small way that we can show you that. One other plug. This guy, TheLakeForkGuide.com, The Lake Fork Guide on Facebook, The Lake Fork Guide on Instagram. If you're looking for a great guide throughout the winter months, you're getting ready to book your trip for spring, anything you need, contact this man right here. We'll link him below as well, and he will take outstanding care of you. I will give you my word on that.
Me too.
Mike, thanks for coming, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Enjoyed it as always. Yes, sir.
Just more memories for our longevity of our friendship.
That's right. Good times.
Doggone cool, sir.
Good times. Hey, thank you guys most of all for watching. We appreciate it very much. And we'll see you next time right here on Your Lake Fork Guide.